The EFF is set to hold a protest at the Constitutional Court. What they are demanding is the release of the Phala Phala judgment. The party wants President Cyril Ramaphosa to be held accountable. Protesters are expected to assemble at the Mary Fitzgerald Square in Newtown and then make their way up to the Constitutional Court. And that's where Vuyolwethu Yamba is joining us. Vuyo, good morning and welcome again to the program this morning. I know you've got a busy day ahead of you with the protesters there. Just set the scene for us.
Well, Iman, what we understand today, the EFF is ramping up pressure ahead of their march, and also their supporters are calling for clarity on why the Phala Phala judgment has taken a full year. At this point, what I can tell you that there's a couple of people and also some supporters from the organization as they are getting ready for that march, which I believe it will start around 10 o'clock. Iman, we also understand that at this point, police are just monitoring the place at this point, and also there's JMPD trying to monitor this point, this place at this point. So I'm just going to bring in EFF spokesperson Osinawa Tambo, and also just to give us some explanation and also the understanding and the expectations for today. Thank you so much for your time, Budi. What are the expectations for today?
Look, we're going to be going to the Constitutional Court to register our grievance because on the 26th of November last year in 2024, we launched our court application to call for the review of the Parliament's decision to reject the Section 89 penal report because it was irrational and it goes against the Constitution's mandated obligation to Parliament to hold the executive accountable. Now, the norms and standards of the Court of South Africa dictate that judgments must be released within 3 months, and it's now been 12 months and 2 days since the Court received our application. So we want to register to them that they are failing in their constitutional duty as the final arbiters of disputes in South African society. And we want the judgment to be released now. It's either illiteracy, incompetence, or deliberate political intervention that is resulting in Cyril Ramaphosa being shielded ostensibly by the Constitutional Court. And we want an explanation as to why this judgment has not been released, and it should have been released a long time ago.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm not going to we're just going to release him, Iman, as he gets ready for that march. Iman?
As we said, this is an important one. The pressure and momentum has been building up for quite a while. You see, especially if you're using social media, the pressure to find out what happened with that Phala Phala report. And we'll be monitoring the developments in that march as it heads back up to the Constitutional Court.